Welcome to the first episode of Off the Gridiron. I am your host, Dylan LeBron, and to my left,
Jamal Christopher, or Ja for short, however you feel like.
and to my right,
Zion Samuel.
and we are here to talk about everything off the gridiron. So everyone talks about what's happening on the field, but we're talking about what's happening off the field.
For real, there's so much stuff that's happening off the field. It's almost like we have to talk about it. It's almost more interesting than football itself.
100%. We guess just start off rip. Antonio Brown.
Antonio
How are we feeling, Zion? How are we feeling about Antonio Brown right now?
Clear example of what CTE does to somebody, you know what I mean?
Dude, I don't even know what's happening right now. I think he was such a civilized person until...
Can we say this much, though, that Antonio Brown's the Kanye West of football?
I guess.
I mean...
But I think like Kanye, he's like more
He's
misunderstood.
always always been like that. Antonio Brown, you can see like his demeanor change.
He's not misunderstood, though.
No way. Misunderstood.
Nah, he's just...
Nah, bro. He's insane.
All right, so the thing about the incident in Dubai, right? Pool incident.
Jeez.
So let's break it down right now.
Break it down.
So we're in Dubai, right? We're
Dubai.
all there. We see Antonio Brown. What is he doing?
Butt naked in the pool.
Butt naked in the pool. Not only is he butt naked in the pool, he is picking up females.
Yeah.
Him being butt naked, slamming them in the water.
Like really hard, but like the force, he was like slamming this woman into like the.
These
pool.
are body slams. These are real life like spine busters for real. And that's just probably the most innocent thing that happened that day. To lead on to what happened next, bare ass. He has his
bare ass
in this woman's face. Now, personally, I wouldn't know how I'd feel about a man's bare ass in my face in a pool.
I wouldn't take. That's just me though. I wouldn't take.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that. Well, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
How would y'all take that, Zion?
I don't really know.
Antonio Brown come up to you in the pool and put his ass in your face. How you feel?
Disrespecting. I'm being honest, I'm not taking that type of disrespect.
I don't know. No, for real. I'm fighting AB. I'll probably lose, but I'm fighting AB.
Yeah, I probably would lose, but that's a suit. That's $1 million suit that you could get.
Yeah.
Where else?
He ain't stopped there though. He
He did not stop there. That was. He should have stopped there.
He should have.
How do I make this PG without saying?
He was feeling himself in the pool.
Yes.
Exposed himself.
He was exposing himself.
Things that we did as a kid, he was doing in the pools.
Yes.
He was doing in pools. Stroking his turkey.
We'll leave that out. I think we might have, I don't know if that's PG all the way.
Yeah.
We'll just say feeling himself. He was feeling himself a little too much in the pool.
A little too much.
And and so we remove ourselves from Dubai, and then we see him posting some stuff on Instagram. Meanwhile, Tom Brady's having himself.
Not one of the best years.
Not one of the
Tom
best
Brady's
years. Not one of the best years.
You can see
on
he's
and off
slowing
the
down.
field.
He's slowing down on. He's both slowing down on and off the field. He looks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tom Brady about 5 years ago, obviously 5 years ago, he looked young. He looked like he was that man. Right now, that man should have retired. He should have stayed retired.
I mean, he did retire, but he came back 2 months later.
He should have stayed retired.
2 months. Me personally, no way.
If
What's
my
the
wife
point?
says, I'm here for you, I'm at home, the kids need you, I gotta stay home. I gotta take care of my kids.
Yeah.
This is my thing. Seven?
Seven.
Super Bowls.
7.
Retires.
He's already the GOAT. He has nothing to
He's the
prove.
GOAT. What do you need? What more do you need?
Exactly.
He want to face the Panthers twice a year. That's what it is. He want to face Baker Mayfield. He want to feel that. That's what it is.
But didn't Baker throw it intel? That's besides the point.
That's
Mr. Brady.
So, what's your drama going in the Brady household? Apparently, Brady and Giselle have filed divorce. They hired divorce lawyers.
Yeah, divorce lawyers.
Yeah.
Now, question: who do you think is getting more money?
I think Brady. I think Giselle is rich in her own right.
She's more wealthy than him.
Yeah, so I think Brady gets more money.
Now, a more important question: who's keeping the kids? Who wants to keep the kids?
I think
probably
Giselle. Brady don't.
I don't know. Brady loves his kids.
You know, them kisses on them. I'm just saying, like, he loves those kids.
He do love them kids, but do you love them enough to
because he would stay retired.
Exactly.
He would stay retired if he really loved his kids.
I don't know. But this circles back to Antonio Brown because AB then posted a couple pictures on social media. He posted a picture of when they celebrated Super Bowl, him and Giselle hugging.
That was wild. I almost for a second I didn't know who Giselle was. I really didn't know who Tom Brady's wife was. I didn't care.
Yeah.
So when I seen the picture, it meant nothing to me.
Sure.
But then hearing the context of it, he was wilding. He is wilding.
Yeah. At first I was like, who is that? Who's this white lady? And then I was like, who is that? And then I was like, oh, that's Giselle.
Tom Brady's wife. See, it gave me the impression that he had slept with his wife.
Oh, did it?
No, that's what it gave me the impression. I don't think he did, because
Yeah.
that would be. I think we would know about it.
Yeah, for sure.
He would not hold out.
Yeah.
What was the other thing he posted on Twitter?
So he posted on Twitter. It was like daddy's. It was like a divorce book you give to children.
Yeah, daddy.
And it was like daddy's not going to be here anymore or something like that.
Yeah, and it was like Antonio Brown in the window.
In the window, yeah. While Giselle and the kids are waving goodbye to Tom Brady, who's walking out the door.
He's wild, bro. First off, congrats to whoever photoshopped that picture.
Yeah, way to go.
Yeah, that you messed up a whole household.
Home
record for
record.
real.
Home record.
Home record for real.
Well, we don't know because remember when he came back for training camp and he left for like 2 weeks. Tom Brady, yeah, and he said it was like personal stuff.
Yeah.
Might be.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's it called? So do you think that what's off the field is affecting him on the field? Because right now he is.
I mean, think about it. Like, imagine you have a wife and you're ready to retire, and then 2 months later you're like, oh no, I'm going back to work. You're not gonna feel some type of way.
Oh,
100%.
But like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Personally though, if that's my wife, I'm like, you have to understand. This is what puts bread on the table.
She has more bread than him.
You do have more bread than me, but this is my path.
He's played long enough that he don't need to play no more, bro.
Exactly.
7 rings and like
Hey.
we retire, bro. And he has that CBS job lined up for him or that broadcasting job.
It was Fox, 10 years, 500 mil.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't think Tom Brady wants to
500
talk
mil, something like
on Fox for 10 years. I think he would get bored of it.
He already signed the contract though.
He sold his soul.
First of all,
He sold his soul.
Nah, he's worth hundreds of millions.
Oh,
You're not worried
yeah.
about money. It's just like,
Bro, and think of like the endorsement deals you get outside of like the Fox thing. Like it's guaranteed money.
It is guaranteed. I don't know.
I don't know. He's bugging. But we're gonna transition to another big story in the NFL, and this is kind of like on the field and off the field stuff. Tua Tagovailoa.
That is a mouthful. Tua Tagovailoa.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, but it's scary sights we saw last Sunday. Was it last Sunday? Feels like a month ago.
like it was 2 weeks ago.
Thursday.
No, the first time against the Bills was that.
Oh yeah, it was like
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Sorry.
2 weeks ago, Tua took a hit. Got sacked by the Bills.
But let's talk about that hit. That hit wasn't that bad. It
wasn't that bad.
Crazy.
Just
it
a
was,
little whiplash.
Yeah. When he gets up though, this is when you know you have a bad head coach. If my starting QB is barely even comprehending what's happening in the world around him,
Yeah.
he's out the game.
He stumbled to get back in the huddle.
He stumbled to get back in the
Supposedly he passed protocol,
Bro.
but
huddle. Who's ever doing these protocols needs
Bro,
to.
they say, yo, what's your name? He said,
I don't
Tua.
know.
All right, get
if
back
you
in there.
if you watch the video, right, he gets thrown on the ground, whiplash, hits his head, grabs his head, gets up, shakes,
Can't walk.
walks, stumbles. That's a concussion.
Concussion.
Literally
That's
concussion.
That's concussion stuff. And then on a short week, they play against the Bengals on Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
And then this is probably the most gnarliest hit I've ever seen in my life.
I literally thought he died on the field.
Dude, his hands seized up.
Like this. They were throwing up gang signs. He was throwing up gang signs.
Tua was repping sets, and it wasn't a good sight. It wasn't a good look for the Dolphins organization. It wasn't a good look for football in general.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the GM of the Dolphins, what do you do here? This looks bad on us.
Well,
Isn't he suspended?
Who?
GM?
I don't think so.
What was his? I forgot his name.
I know they fired the doctor that like oversaw.
Nah, because remember, forgot the coach that's suing NFL.
Oh, Brian Flores.
Yeah.
That GM was already kind of done with before the season.
Nah, he's the
Stephen
owner.
Ross. Stephen Ross, the owner. He wasn't really like. I think he suspended before all the Tua stuff. I want to say he was.
So
suspended
how
before Tua
long
stuff.
is 2 out for then?
I don't think there's a timeline yet. I know he's not playing at least next week.
Cause what's it called? I forgot what that doctor's name was. You know when Will Smith did that movie about the
CTE.
Yeah, he said something about like.
Yeah, he said that Tua should retire.
Did he?
Yeah, the doctor was like Tua should essentially retire. I don't know if that's being the fact that like he believes like concussions are so bad that like football players shouldn't play again,
Yeah.
or just the fact that like he generally thinks he should retire. I generally think that. I don't know, bro. I've never played football to that extent, so I don't know what that means when like my hands are doing this.
Dude, it means your season up and you gotta get off the field.
I think he needs to take the rest of the year off.
Yeah.
Literally,
because
he's having such a good year. It's it's depressing, honestly.
No, for sure. I think they probably will look at him again before their bye week. I think which is like week 7 or 9.
Damn.
And depending on the signs he's showing, I think they'll make a decision.
Yeah, no,
but I think if they make playoffs, it's a possibility he plays during the playoffs. But if not, if it's a forgotten season, if he comes back and he's not gonna make a difference, do not put him on.
Yeah, they should just pull like a Deshaun Watson, have him play like week 15 or 14.
Yeah, that's a whole mess, man. I hope Tua gets better. Hope he's able to play football again. But that's scary stuff. Dolphins should be ashamed.
Dolphins should be ashamed.
Terrible.
Who's their backup QB? Because he's not doing any better either.
Teddy Bridgewater.
He got injured.
Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna lie to you, Dolphins. Take the whole season off. This is not your year.
It's over. It was your year for 2 weeks.
And their QB3 is not doing any better either.
Yeah, he got thrown to that Jets game and stuff.
Yeah, he did. But it's I can't even say it's the Jets anymore because it's now the Jets. The Jets are now you have to worry about them. That's a scary team now. That defense is crazy.
It is nasty. Well, I think it wraps up the show today. Thank you guys for tuning in to Off the Gridiron. I've been Dylan.
I'm Jamal.
Zion.
And we'll see you all next time. See you.
Peace.